Welcome to Short View Trading, it's your morning market here for Monday, 21st of March. What matters today and this week for traders? Well, what a great week that was. Really strong equity markets across the Western markets, particularly in the States, but also in Europe. In the States, we saw a number of indices up 8-9%, the NASDAQ, the Philly Sox and the Dow Jones Transportation Indices, as you see in front of you now. But all of the indices up 4% or more last week. Very strong week in the States and also a good week in Europe, as you can see in the chart in front of you now. Indices up 5 or 6% or so over the course of last week. So a really good bounce driving these equity markets higher. And that, of course, is adding to enthusiasm and adding to the view that this pullback is over and we're back onto a risk-on phase. And of course, that's clearly plausible. Indeed, in the last couple of weeks, we've been arguing in the daily rags that a bottoming process has been playing out. And I emphasize the word process because it takes time. But clearly there's evidence of that bottoming process working its way through markets and generating some confidence that maybe that's the case. But really there's three key questions that remain and three key question marks about this idea that we're back into the risk-on, full-on rally phase. And firstly amongst those three is the idea that drumbeat of European energy sanctions is building. There's a big meeting on Thursday where EU leaders get together with President Biden and one or two others, Japan for example, in Brussels to discuss the idea of European energy sanctions and to discuss the war in general. That is a key risk, and of course we've seen the oil price higher overnight, largely no doubt on the back of that. Secondly, if you look at our short-term models, they're all back on sell. Lots and lots of them are back on sell. Not all of them, but the vast majority of the 1 to 2 week ones, not the medium-term ones, are back on sell. So in front of you now, you can see the DAX short-term market timing scoring system. This is based on technical indicators. It's back on strong sell at high levels. Other models are similarly up there on sell, strong sell, once again after this last rally that we've seen in the past week. And the third key area of concern is if you look at the DAX, after strong gains at the start of the week last week, it's really been range-bound, consolidating those gains over the past few trading sessions. So the jury's really out. And to see how we're playing this, please see today's Daily Rag available to subscribers via the website. Or if you're interested in a free trial, please click on the link below and sign up and put in your name and email address. No credit card details required, and we'll send you the Daily Rag for free for 7 trading sessions. So what are we watching today and this week? Well, as mentioned, that meeting on Thursday is critical of EU leaders and President Biden and one or two others and the NATO leaders as well. That'll be key. Any news on energy sanctions will be watched closely. Of course, all the price action will be watching closely. The consolidation of the DAX's range. Will it break out to the upside or roll over again to the downside? Bond yields are critical at this juncture, as are commodity prices. Oil, as I mentioned, have been picking up in the last 24 hours, so that needs to be watched closely as well. Over and above that, there's lots of macro out of Europe. We've got IFO and Eurozone money supply on Friday. Those are key. We've got flash PMIs across the globe, primarily on Thursday. We get the first take on economic activity this month in March, sort of 2/3 of the way through the month. And added to that, we've got a whole bunch of speakers, including Lagarde and Jerome Powell, other Fed governors, Bank of England's Bailey, and we've also in the UK got the UK Chancellor's spring statement about how he's going to address the cost of living crisis. So a lot for markets to focus on. So that's it from us. That's your morning market hit for Monday, March 21st. Thank you for listening. Please do subscribe to these videos on YouTube. Simply search under Short View Trading, click on the subscribe button, like the videos. We'd value that. Thank you for listening. Follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook as well. And stay safe and trade well. Thank you.